Hi, and welcome to another episode of Looney Tunes. I'm one of your hosts, Michelle.
And I'm Chris, and we are back after a hiatus. We did not get our 1 month podcast in, so we are. Last time we had a podcast was in the wintertime, so we skipped spring. So happy summer, everybody! We have our baseball jerseys on. I got the Savannah Bananas. Michelle's wearing her Phillies. We got the All-Star game coming up in Philadelphia. It's 250-year birthday celebration for America. So World Cup.
Yep.
So a lot of fun things going on this summer. So we're excited about it, and we're gonna get started here. And glad to be back. And here we go.
Here we go. All right, so what are we going to start with today? So, the first thing is we're a little thirsty. We're going to start with the drink of the show. Chris, tell us what it is.
The drink of the show. It is a summer drink. It is a good drink. It has one of my favorite. This is, of course, an adult drink, over 21. So we're using some vodka, which is one of my favorite go-tos in the summer. And we got our Captain America and Spider-Man glasses with some ice. And we're going to do a shot of Tito's vodka after we put in the ice. So we put in the ice, we're doing a shot of Tito's vodka, and you know how I work it. We don't need to be exact. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's really supposed to be 4, but that's all right.
Supposed to be
Give
four,
me your
but
thing.
more
1,
is
2,
4.
3, 4. All right.
All right.
And then we are going with a little summer fun with some blueberry lemonade. Now you can do lemonade and blueberry juice, or if you're lucky enough, you can go to the grocery store and find blueberry lemonade mix together, and that's what we did. So we were able to find that, and we're going to add that right now. So let me have your cup.
All right. Did anybody even know there was blueberry lemonade? I never even knew that. How awesome is this? People are excited. Ooh, and it looks purple. My favorite color for my team.
And here we go. Okay. And now we got that. And the last thing I like to do is to add a little bit of Sprite or club soda or tonic water to keep it.
Can I pass on the tonic water?
You can pass. I got Sprite.
Oh, okay.
So you can use either or. You don't want that?
I'll take a little bit of Sprite. So you
For
do.
my health nuts out there, club soda is the best way to go. Less calories, but we got Sprite, so that's what we're going to use.
Okay.
And it just kind of takes off some of the lemonade that sometimes gives you heartburn or whatever, acid reflux. So when you get old like me, that's what you have to worry about. So that is it. It's called a blueberry cocktail. It's a fun summer drink. And cheers. Happy birthday, America. And cheers to you guys out there in La La Land. What do you think?
I like it.
Just like it?
Yeah, it's summery.
It's a great summer cocktail.
It says summer.
It's a great summer cocktail. So
It says summer. Summer.
So now we're ready, and we're ready to get started with a feel-good story. Let's get going with the feel-good story. You got one for me?
I do. I
All right.
have a feel-good story. I'm actually in the feel-good story. Or wait, do you want to do yours first?
You
Okay.
do yours.
Okay. So I am a wedding officiant. And so I had the honor of being the wedding officiant for friends of ours, James and Sam, Mr. and Mrs. Farmer, and it was a beautiful wedding. And they are just such an awesome couple. Like, just so happy to be with each other. And she does things on the side where she does honey because she does the bee thing, well, like taking care of them. And as one of our wedding favors, it was honey. And then she's really good at the wood burning thing, which I didn't know that, so I just learned that. So I just think that that is just so awesome, and I'm just so happy for them. And I felt like that was my feel good story, that I was able to help make a marriage
Yes, you did an amazing job. It was a beautiful wedding, a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun wedding. It was an honor to be there for two special people that are in our beach house, and it was really cool to have all the beach people there and to watch two people who you know really love each other and to watch their love story evolve into something special like that. And you did a great job. I think you missed your calling, so we both got ordained, but I've never done a wedding in my life. She's done like four now, and she's fantastic at it. She
Thank
you
you.
can get up in front of people and speak, and I get up in front of people and go blah 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 blah. So that might be your calling because you do a fantastic job with that. But
Oh, well,
that
thank you
was
so much.
that was special to be there and be able to witness that. And cheers to Sam and James.
Cheers to James and Sam. All right, now, Chris, do you have a feel good story?
I do. Mine is it's a personal story as well. Back in May, my grandpa turned 100 years old, and that was very special to be able to be there with him and celebrate with them. And that side of the family, I don't always get to see all those cousins and stuff and aunts and uncles, so it was great to see everybody there. But my grandpa is such a special guy. He's a veteran. He served in World War II. He was in the U.S. Air Force, and he was in the ball down below the airplane. And so he's witnessed a lot, seen a lot. And then when my dad joined the Navy, he re-enlisted into the Navy Reserve. So he actually retired from the Navy Reserve. So he was in the Air Force and the Navy. But just listening to him, and I tell my son this all the time, talking to Grandpa is like opening up a history book. You hear so many great stories, and you really hear about what it was like and how things were. And he's about 5'6", and he's the bravest person I know. And when I asked him what was the secret to his longevity, what keeps him going, and it shows in his faith, and it shows in his humor. He's got a great sense of humor where he's always laughing and smiling, and he's also got this even keel. He doesn't get upset, he doesn't get excited, he doesn't get anxious, at least what I've seen. And those are some secrets. So if you want to live longer, I think those are good things to try to incorporate into your life. The anxiety and getting upset or anxious is probably not on my list, but I'm trying to work on it. But yeah, I think it's great that those three things are things that he shared that make him where he's at today. So that was very special to be a part of that, and here's to you, Grandpa.
Cheers.
Happy birthday. And here's a picture of him. I brought a picture down. This is a picture of him when he was in the Air Force. So that's a picture of him. I'm not sure what the year is on it, but that was when he was in the U.S. Air Force. So, but yep, 100 years old, still lives alone, drives a little bit, and walks with a cane, but in great health, and able to do things. So what a great life, what a great story. And as he always says, God has a plan for him, so that's great. His faith shows how important faith is. So something to think about there. All right, that's my feel good story. Where else should we go with this?
Well, I just wanted to say that it's not every day that you get to celebrate somebody being alive for 100 years. And so it was really interesting when I was there to just be there and be like, this person has been around for 100 years. Like, imagine all the things that they've seen, witnessed, you know, and it just really like struck me that, you know, life is so precious and the moments that we have with each other, we really need to cherish. And it was just really awesome to be there to celebrate Chris's grandfather, celebrate that monumental birthday. So, all right, what's next?
All right, let's see. We have what to wear on an interview. I think that we've encountered as we've gotten older, we're in our 50s, and I see people, younger people, going to interviews, and I'm surprised at how people dress for interviews. And I'm old school, and that says a lot, and maybe I'm out of the loop and out of the times, but I think when you go for an interview, you should look presentable. You should look, there should be a certain look that you should have when you are going for an interview. I think, obviously, for a male, you want to be wearing, something that's form-fitting, something that looks well, that fits right and not wrinkled up, or you don't want to wear, a T-shirt or something like that. I mean, I always wore a suit, even as a teacher, even as a PE teacher, I wear a suit. And I looked it up, and it says, when you go for an interview, wear like maybe a navy or a charcoal suit color, or a blazer and at least khaki pants, and but look presentable. Have your stuff not wrinkly and stuff like that. And so I'm just surprised sometimes how people dress for interviews and stuff like that. I guess people can chime in and tell us and clue us in on how it's supposed to be. But I always think you should look your best and you should be respectable when you're going in on an interview for whatever company it is. Even when my son went in for an interview with McDonald's, I told him, you wear a collared shirt and look presentable, wear khakis and stuff like that. So I just think that's the way it should be. Again, I'm old school. I don't know if it's changed. If I'm looking at things, this would not be a shirt that you wear at an interview. Even though it's a cool shirt, I don't think it would be something you'd wear. Again, if I was in on an interview, maybe this, even though it is a cool shirt, maybe not the shirt to wear on an interview. I know people like to wear sports shirts. Hey, I love jerseys and stuff and World Cup and stuff, but not maybe the shirt you want to wear on an interview. And
It's like the rabbit in the hat. He just keeps pulling things out.
I
Or
know.
Mary Poppins bag. He has his own Mary Poppins bag.
And this is old school. At one time, this shirt was probably $100. Now you can get it for $19.99. But you old people who are older know that these shirts back in the day cost a lot of money. Now they're like $19.99. But funny enough, CJ said kids are wearing those shirts now today in school. So anyway,
How many?
I'm going. I know that was
How
it.
many? How many?
That's it.
How
We're
many
done.
more T-shirts? You
That was
sure?
it. I had to
Really?
show.
I didn't. He didn't tell me he had
I,
T-shirts.
I
I
have
was
to.
like,
I have to bring props.
yeah,
It's
he
all
brought
about
props. All right, that was a surprise. I didn't even know that. So I always say you're supposed to dress for not necessarily the position, but higher. Like, even if you were a construction worker, you could go into the interview looking professional, khaki pants, collared shirt. You don't have to look like the position that you're actually applying for. You know, I think with women, it can be a little bit, um, it's probably so different today, but I remember when I interviewed years ago, it was you either wore a black suit or you wore a navy suit and you wore like a white shirt and you only had 7 pieces of jewelry. So, your earrings were 2, your necklace, that's 3, rings, you know, just different things like that. So, just various items like that. And then, what length of your skirt it's going to be if you're wearing a skirt, if you're going to wear heels, if you're going to wear pantyhose. The other thing is perfume. You shouldn't wear any perfume when you're going into an interview because it could be overwhelming for the person that's interviewing you. So there's just so many different things, but it's always good to Google and see how you should wear an outfit to an interview, just so that you're putting forth your best presentation, your best self.
Good advice.
Thank
Very
you.
good advice. All right. All right. And now let's have a little fun. You ready for some fun?
Okay.
Okay. You didn't sound very excited.
Oh.
All right. So this is a game I came up with. I found this on Facebook or I don't know, one of the social media things. This game is the top 10, can't look at this, the top 10 happiest songs. Now, and it's the top 10 happiest songs according to science. What that means, I don't freaking know. But the top 10 happiest
I'm not looking, I was
songs,
just looking for my drink.
the top 10 happiest songs. So you guys can play at home. The top 10 happiest songs. What do you think is on the list for the top 10? We don't even need to go in order because I think some of these songs I wouldn't never pick.
I don't know. I'm going to need clues. Can
Happiest
you give me
songs.
clues? I'm
Just
going to
think
need
of
clues.
happiest songs. Can you take a guess?
I'm going to need a clue. Like, is it from like 1980?
There's
'Cause that
no,
was the
there's
best
no,
years
we're
ever
talking,
of
we're
music.
talking 70s, 80s.
70s, 80s.
Yep. And 60s, 60s, 70s, and 80s.
Can I get like a band name?
No, 60s, 70s, and 80s, happiest songs. Just think about happiest songs, happy songs.
Happy.
Don't worry, be happy. Guess what?
Oh.
That's not one of them.
Well, yeah, that
Yeah.
also wasn't the 70s or the 80s. Duh.
Was it 90s? I don't know.
I don't know,
So,
but
I don't know.
I
Anyways,
I at least
it's
know
not
it
on the
wasn't
list.
the 70s or 80s.
According to science, whatever the hell that means.
Oh,
All right.
I know this song. If you want to be happy for the rest of your life. Oh, Summer of 69.
Wrong. It is not. That's not one of them. But that would have been one that would have been a good guess.
Could we get like a
All right.
clue?
One is my favorite band. One of my favorite bands, all-time bands from the 60s.
The Monkees.
The Monkees.
Okay.
One of their songs.
Michelle got a point.
No, you didn't even get the song.
Oh. This is true. I got the band, though. Can't I get a half a point?
And you got a half a point.
Can
Come on.
somebody give me a half a point?
Half a point. Let's
Half
go.
A point.
Half a
Thank
point.
you. Okay.
Half a point. All right, what is it? The Monkees.
This is terrible. I don't know.
You're not fun to play this game. I'm a believer.
Oh,
For all
yeah.
you, I'm a
I'm a
believer.
Believer.
Shrek fans, all those. I think. What's the other band that came up with the song "I'm a Believer"? The other band that sang it for Shrek, the movie Shrek. So it's been replayed, but it is originally from the Monkees. I believe Neil Diamond sang it, or Neil Diamond wrote it. All right, worthless knowledge or useless knowledge right here. That's all.
Yes. Ding ding.
That's all I got. Useless knowledge. All right, next one. So that's one. I'm a believer. Is number 6 by the Monkees. The next one is someone, a big 80s and 90s group. Richie Sambora's in the group.
Okay, it's Bon Jovi.
Okay.
Living on a Prayer.
Wow, good. Living on a Prayer, according to this survey, is number 8 as happiest songs. Living on a Prayer.
I could totally
Good.
see it.
All right. This one is a big disco song. So if you went to Club 54, which I was too young to go to, but I would have liked to go on. Club 54, this is a song that when anybody goes through a tough time and they pick themselves off their feet, they will what? They will, sir. Oh, boy. I Will Survive. Gloria
Oh.
Gaynor, number 9. Happiest songs. I Will Survive.
Okay, well,
Gloria
I
Gaynor.
think we should have like
Okay,
kind
well,
of
I
led
gave-
into that more because
tried,
if it was I Will Survive,
I can't give
that's
you it all.
really
I
kind
can't
of
give
like
it to
a
all.
girl anthem.
All right.
Can I get a
No,
hi? Can I
no,
get
all right.
that's a girl anthem.
So now we got some more. Let's go with another group that I like and CJ likes
I feel like this
and
is
Dale likes. We go to it every
Bee Gees.
weekend. We go to it every weekend. Dewey Beach. She's horrible at this. The Beach Boys.
he does not do
Come on, the Beach
good
Boys.
lead-in
I don't know
with
what this-
these songs.
The Beach Boys.
Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, I heard you, the Beach Boys.
Good Vibrations. All right, that's number 3. Or number 3. All right.
Not very descriptive.
I guess not. I'm not a good
Because
clue
I Will
person.
Survive, I would have led with like, what do women love to sing at karaoke? That one. And then
But
Good
I'm not
Vibrations.
A woman. I wouldn't know.
And then Good Vibrations from the Beach Boys, I would have been like, Convertible. You know what? It's almost like we're playing that game right
All
now.
right. This is a song by ABBA, and
It's the
everybody
Dancing
is out.
Queen.
Thank you, Dancing Queen. Everybody's out on the dance floor dancing.
We're on that game
Okay.
show, 50,000 Pyramid.
Sometimes we need to keep the thing rolling. Stop talking. All right, here we go. Ready?
Ready, go.
Uptown.
Girl,
Yep.
Billy Joel.
Yep. That's number. Can you believe that?
No, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I know.
I'm really
some of
trying
these
hard
songs,
not to look
I mean,
down
they're
at
hard.
his list because he has it right
They're
here
hard
on the
to.
yellow
I mean,
legal
some of
pad.
these when I read them, I was like, surprised. And this one is, I think it's from it's from the movie Rocky.
Uptown
And-
Girl?
No.
Oh.
This next one.
Oh, Eye of the
Number-
Tiger.
Yeah, thank you. Good. Eye of the
See?
Tiger.
Good question.
Another-
Good lead in. Rocky. Yep. Good lead in. Yay.
And-
Okay, Michelle got that one.
That was good. Yeah, you did good. And then 2 more. We got number 1, "Don't Stop Me Now" by Queen. And I know. And then number 10, "What Do I Call You?"
Sunshine.
Okay. And what do we do every morning? Or try to?
Drink coffee.
No.
Oh,
What do we do?
I was going to say something different.
Oh, what do we do? Oh, boy.
Oh, we're walking on.
"Walking on Sunshine" by Carina and the Waves. Yes, that's number 10. So those are the 10 happiest songs according to science, which I have no idea.
What does
that-
science know?
yeah,
Science
what
doesn't
does
know.
Science know, but that's the happiest songs around. So, according to science. So,
I feel like any 80s song.
I don't know
is
if that
the
game was fun or
happiest.
not.
Well, I don't know. You didn't lead.
I was not a
lead.
good. Yeah. Well,
You were not a
You said
good-
it. What was that game? Pyramid or whatever?
But
Yeah.
like 50,
I would.
like, okay, here.
I would have lost. I
here,
would have been
don't,
booted off.
Don't look, like, you look that way, and I'm going to describe something.
I know.
Okay? And I'm
All
going
right.
to, it's things that are in Chris's
Head.
cabinet
Oh.
right now of his collectibles. Okay, ready? You look this way. I can see you. Look this way, Chris. This way.
All right. No, we're not playing it. Well, okay. Let's
Can
get
we just do
going.
one?
All right.
You look
yes.
that way. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Yellow, stripes, red hair, big red shoes.
Ronald McDonald.
See? There you
Okay.
go.
All right. But nobody out there knows what you're doing.
I know.
So
but
anyways,
see how
all
that
right.
game is played out. It's just-
Okay. So
Okay.
I was not good at it anyway. So
It's okay. All right.
okay. I would have been booted off.
All right.
So we would've not-
Next up.
Next up. Next up, here we go. Quick turn off. There was a show that I used to watch on TV when I was younger, and more so as the reruns I used to watch as a kid because probably this show was on TV when I was probably 4 or 5. But it was called Emergency, and the guy just happened to pass away, and his name is Rudolph.
Madoff.
Mantooth.
Mantooth.
Yeah, Randolph Mantooth. And so he just passed away, which was kind of sad. I hate when I start seeing things from my childhood passing away, but one of the reasons why I bring this up is because these things influence me and people around, and some people probably have never even seen the show, but this was a show called Emergency, and it was on in the 70s, early 70s, and now it's in reruns. But might be one of the reasons why I always wanted to be a firefighter or chose to be, volunteer as a fire and rescue, or really just make breakfast. Who's kidding who? But it's just one of those things that you want to help people, and it was a good show. And I was looking at the information about the show, and it was a show that was brought up when EMTs and paramedics were not really around. They really didn't come around until the late 60s back in Pittsburgh, PA. I think is when the first paramedics or EMTs were around. And this show, Emergency, with Randy Mantooth and the other guy, which I can't, Kevin Tighe was in it, and they had the show Emergency, and they showed what paramedics do in the fire and rescue program. So it was cool, and it was popular, and they made toys about it. And the reason why
Wait for it.
they made a lot of toys about it, and here he is right here. This is a jigsaw puzzle that I have in my collection of things. Yeah.
I did not see
Yeah,
this.
I have this.
I did
yeah.
not see this.
And that's what the jigsaw puzzle looks like
Oh,
right
there
there.
he is on the.
But yeah, and they have back in the 70s when I was a kid, in the 80s, they had toys of different TV shows. And this is what sparked kids' interest, so they would have things like this. I don't know if you can see that or not. That's the Squad 51 helmet, plastic helmet. And now I keep these around thinking, oh, they may be worth money, but I don't know if
Yes,
they will
more.
be. And
Yes.
then there was even a board game of the TV show. Yep. So you can't see it really, but
When are we going to play
anyways,
that board game?
we will. But anyways, so I just wanted to shout out in honor of him and just rest in peace. And I hate to see when some of your childhood goes away, but that's life and that's what happens. But it was a good show, and he did do a lot of things showing the special things that paramedics and EMTs do for the fire and rescue. Okay, so let's get on to something else. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. We're going to go over relationship advice.
Do you have anything for us? My relationship advice, because you look like a deer in the headlight.
No, I'm just waiting for you to keep going.
I would say we always have to work on communications. Michelle and I sometimes struggle with that as well. We've gone through ups and downs on the roller coaster, and even though we're certified relationship coaches and stuff like that, that's something that you just need to take time and work on it. So communication is always something to do and needs to be done, and sometimes just sitting down and having a quiet room or quiet space to do that is important, and we say that I think all the time on all of our shows, in all of our 3 shows that we've had. But also, I think humor. You have to have a lot of humor and be able to laugh, and
You
I think
have
we
to have
we do
humor.
we do a good job with that.
You have to have humor.
You gotta have fun and you gotta have
But
humor.
you can't always have the communication like on text. Sometimes you really have to have the conversation, because things that are said in text, you never get the true tone of it, or like, sometimes people interpret text messages differently than the way that it was intended. And so it's always good to just sit down, have the conversation, talk things out. This is how I felt, just so that you're just, being open and honest with each other, and it's having that good dialogue. That's really important in a relationship. It's hard, especially when there's like a challenge or because nobody wants to talk about conflict. And so nobody wants to hurt someone's feelings or something like that. But it's really important to just be open and honest. And it's scary. It's very scary. So scary. But when you do it, then you feel a lot better and you have the conversation and then the next day, all
Keep
good.
moving forward. Yep. Keep going on.
Then we go for a walk.
Then we go for a walk. And that ties us into our last thing, my last thing that I have. I don't know if you have anything else or not. But the health tip of the show is to get outside and enjoy the outdoors. Summertime is the time to definitely get outside, take the walk, get outside, get that vitamin D, get that sunshine, and just to take a morning walk, take an evening walk, go for a hike. Make sure you obviously hydrate and drink lots of water and stuff like that. But just get outside and walk and get that sunshine and enjoy that outdoors. So this is the time to do it. Is the summertime, spring and summer, and even fall. Fall's a beautiful time to go hiking and walking. But definitely walk. If you say you're aching or whatever, when you get up in the first thing in the morning, do a few stretches. I always do a little bit of yoga in the morning, 5 minutes or less, some stretches and stuff like that to get me going. So I feel a little bit better when I'm rolling. But yeah, little yoga, a little walking. That's my health advice for the show today.
Okay, can I share mine?
Absolutely.
So I actually, it's kind of cool. So I am doing something new, and in my career, and today is the first day of our healthy challenge, and it's kind of exciting because you get points for everything that you do. So one of those is you should do 30 minutes of movement. So you can either break it into like 3 10-minute segments, 2 15-minute segments, but have 30 minutes of movement. So you do that, you check the box, you get points. Then the other is like making sure that you're hydrated, that you're drinking 64 ounces of water. And there's a little box to do that. And there's also take 10 15 minutes of meditation or like some kind of mindfulness of just kind of being like at one with your thoughts or just kind of like just being quiet or reading something, just, and the other is what you're eating. So it's really important to make sure that you're getting your fruits and vegetable servings and making healthy choices. And then it talks about getting 7 hours of sleep. And then there was also one more 7 hours of sleep, healthy choices. You're supposed to give up one unhealthy habit. And then there were like extra challenges of like doing a plank, giving up sugar. So I'm kind of excited, and it goes for like a couple weeks. So I'll tell you later how many points I really got for today.
That's awesome. I love that. I love all that. That sounds great. All right. Well, we are ready to sign off here. I hope you guys liked our third show. Please subscribe. We have like 10 subscribe people. Subscribe. Some people asked when our next show was, so it's finally here, and I think it's just so they can laugh at us. But that's all right. We laugh at ourselves, and we have fun doing it. So hope you guys have a great month. We'll see you back. Maybe back on the beach will be our next cast. And here's our last thought of the day, our little wisdom. So go with that.
You gotta
And
read it.
have a great day, everybody.
You have to read it.
Read it.
Oh, I can't
Read it. Oh, okay.
Wisdom of a sea turtle. Travel at your own pace. Stay calm under pressure. Enjoy time alone. Live wild. Be strong. Be mindful. Be brave. And keep moving forward.
That's right. Everybody, God bless. Take care, and we will see you soon. Peace out.